From Daily Forex, this is Chris looking at Bitcoin. You can see we initially pulled back a bit during the trading session here on Wednesday and then broke back above 35,000. That's a relatively strong sign. If we can break above the top of this candlestick here, that could have the market looking towards the highs again. That being said, with this massive washout that happened on Monday, you have to think there were people up here buying. So if we get, typically what happens after something like this is you'll get a little bit of a bounce and then you'll get a continuation. Because think of it this way, if you saw this candlestick and you bought somewhere around 37,250, unless you are truly a believer, and let's face it, a lot of this is just speculation, and that's fine. It is what it is. Unless you are a true believer, you are not hanging on to that position. If you get to break even, you are getting out because you've just about had a heart attack. And that's typically what will happen in this scenario. You get a parabolic market. You start getting people just losing their minds. And then it breaks down drastically one day. And you get a little bit of stability. And then you'll continue to go lower, where you'll find even more support eventually. So I guess what I'm saying is we're not really out of the woods yet. It should pull back. At the very least, I would expect it to retest 30,000. This is not a sign that you should be selling it. It's just a sign that you should be aware of this. If you are long of Bitcoin and want to hang on to it forever or whatever, then, fine. There's nothing wrong with this type of pullback, and it's actually very healthy for your longer term trend. Not a short signal, just not a signal to necessarily jump in with both feet here. Now, the alternate scenarios we break out to the upside and just continue to go higher, that would have me even more concerned. Volume matters, and the volume was on this candlestick, so we'll have to see, but I think we probably get an opportunity to get it even lower. I don't know how much lower, but clearly there'll be a strong base at 20, probably somewhat at 25, and most certainly at 30.